Having examined three measures of central tendency in Lesson 1, those being mean, median, and mode, the second lesson of Section 1 in Unit 7 will only discuss one concept, range. What is range? In everyday conversation, we may say or hear statements such as, yesterday, the temperature ranged from 5 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. Or, the range of marks on the French test was 42% to 96%. In the world of statistics, and for our purposes in this unit, range does indeed represent how spread out or dispersed the data values are, but when asked to determine the range, it will always result in a single number or value. And in order to calculate the range, we can use this little formula. Range equals the largest data value subtract the smallest data value. If we look at the scatter plot to the left, points in basketball game, and if we consider player 1, we see that the lowest number of points scored was 5, the highest number of points scored was 20, and we could calculate the range by taking the highest number of points scored and subtracting the lowest number of points scored, giving us a range of 15. Please note, range is not a measure of central tendency. It is not an average. It often gets discussed with the measures of central tendency, but range itself is not an average. A few examples. What is the range for the data set? We need to find the largest data value, which is 15, and the smallest data value, which is 1. Our calculation, range equals largest data value, subtract smallest data value, so the range would be 14. The second data set, the highest value there is 44. The lowest value, 24. Range equals 44, subtract 24, which would give us 20. The third example, now this is an interesting example because when we look at this data set, all of the data values are the same. So our highest and our lowest is the same value. The range here, of course, is 0. We do need to indicate a value, but anytime all of your data values are the same, the range will be 0. And now I'd like you to proceed to the activities for Lesson 2.